back to Stephen Penny. So Stephen Penny is the former president of USA Gymnastics.
Yeah.
And he was the one who withheld the reports from the FBI for 5 weeks and he was also in contact with Maggie Nichols' parents saying, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Like, we're going to talk to the police. Don't say anything because you might ruin the investigation. So he was telling Maggie Nichols' parents on one side, don't say anything. And he was also like not saying anything to the police. So here is a very big reason or alleged reason, because I don't think this has been absolutely
defined.
Not clearly defined, but this is a connection for why there may be a larger cover up with the FBI. Like, this isn't just about the Larry Nassar abuse. This is about a cover up with Larry Nassar and the FBI, and why the FBI took so long to notify people about Nassar.
Is this proven, or is it rumor?
This is in the Inspector General report on the Olympics. And so this is about a meeting that Stephen Penny, the head of the USA
Marketing.
Gymnastics. Yeah. He was the president. President and CEO of USA Gymnastics. He had a meeting with an agent Abbott in the FBI. And let me read you this. This is a meeting with Agent Abbott. This is a direct quote from the Inspector General OIG report.
Read to me, baby.
You can read this online. So Abbott, the FBI agent, met with Penny at a bar and discussed a potential job opportunity with the U.S. Olympic Committee. Thereafter, Abbott engaged with Penny about both his interest in the U.S. Olympic Committee position and the Nassar investigation, while at the same time participating in discussions at the FBI related to the Nassar investigation. These discussions included Penny expressing concern to Abbott about how the USA Gymnastics was being portrayed in the media and whether Penny might be in trouble, quote unquote, and Abbott proposing to his colleagues on the FBI public statement that would place USA Gymnastics in a positive light. So that's the first half of the quote. So Abbott had a discussion with Penny about expressing what was going on with USA Gymnastics in the most positive light possible. And that's weird. Why would an FBI agent whose job it is to uncover fraud and corruption, why would he care about how USA Gymnastics looks, which is weird. At the same time, Abbott was aware that Penny appeared willing to put in a good word on Abbott's behalf for the job. Abbott applied for the U.S. Olympic Committee position in 2017, but was not selected. Despite evidence confirming that Abbott had applied for the job, Abbott denied to the OIG, the Inspector General, during 2 interviews that he had applied for the position and told the OIG that applying for the job would have presented a conflict of interest. So basically, Stephen Penny of the U.S. of the United States Gymnastics, who was supposed to report the allegations about Larry Nassar to the FBI, didn't for 5 weeks, and then the FBI field office sat on it for 15 months until the investigation came out in the Indy Star, and it comes out that Abbott, I think Jim Abbott, an FBI agent, was in talks with Penny about a job for for USAG, and he applied for the USAG job. So to me, that's like obvious conflict of interest. Is that you have incentive as an FBI agent to not report the allegations about Larry Nassar because you might take a job in USAG in the organization, and also you shouldn't be allowed to.
I wonder if do you think that Penny possibly, because of the investigation, then offered him the job?
Yeah, I don't know what order it's in, but if I'm Penny, like say pretend to be Abbott, be like, yeah, we heard there's something going on in USA Gymnastics.
Hey, I've been doing an investigation of you guys, and I heard there might be something going on in your organization.
Oh, really? What'd you hear?
I heard something about Larry Nassar, but I don't have a job.
But don't you work for the FBI? Does it not pay a lot?
I was thinking you can get me a job that pays $4 million a year.
Oh, actually unreal. So you could sit on the USA Gymnastics board committee. not have to do anything and make $4 million a year. The only thing is though, like, could you kind of keep quiet about the allegations about Nassar or push those to the side a little bit? And in exchange for that, we will give you a briefcase full of money, even though we could easily direct deposit it into your bank account. We'll give you a briefcase full of cash in exchange for you staying quiet about the investigation at the FBI while you're still working there.
Well, you know what? I'd prefer direct deposit, but I'll take the cash.
All right. That sounds like a deal.
Thank you, sir.
Cover up.
Thank you,
They
Steve.
actually said cover up
Thank you,
in
Steven.
the report. Yeah.
Covered up.
Yeah.
As they shook hands, covered up.
But yeah, I mean, to me, that shouldn't even be allowed to happen. Like there has to be a law against that.
That was kind of like porno acting. That was like the level of acting there.
It was.
But we're getting better.
I just
we're
got
getting
hard.
better.
I said I wouldn't get hard. I just got hard.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, he promised.
But to me, that is like that has to be against the law if it's not already. If you're a federal agent and you are applying or in job discussions with someone in the committee that you're with someone in the organization that you're currently
it's very
investigating.
sketchy.
Yeah. It's like if you're prosecuting some guy on Wall Street for wire fraud and he's like, oh, by the way, like we have a job for you, like that just opened up, and I was thinking about putting your name in, and like,
or Wolf of Wall Street when the guy they're on the boat and he's like, I heard you guys are making 60,000 a year. I can definitely take care,
he's like, I can help you out that. Yeah, I mean, as an FBI agent, you have to right away shut that down. And yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, I'm sure there's some loophole that people can get around where they can help an organization out while they're working for another organization and then take a job later. I'm sure there's some fucked up, corrupt loophole that people can exploit. But yes, Abbott at the FBI actually applied for a job at USA Gymnastics and then tried to cover it up later, saying that he never applied, but he did. It's on record. And so he was actively trying to get a job at USA Gymnastics while he was supposed to be prosecuting them. So it's like, to me, how can you even pretend to not have a conflict of interest?